We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who is the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in a hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Now here's Johnson. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Portland takes it the other way. Batum attacking. Houston pulls it in. Knicks on offense. Pass to Sprewell. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Back to Batum. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Ward. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Left side, Roy. The shot, no good. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Houston. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Well, that's the athleticism of Batum on full display. Really leaping up and powering the jam down.
And New York with the ball. Inside. Sprewell. Up and in on the layup. Sprewell's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Ward. Aldridge is covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Houston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
So he gets them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Roy goes in. Pass to Cunningham. Stolen by Ewing. Here we go, all alone. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got 6.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Oden. And Ewing sends it back. Back to Bayless. Takes a 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Portland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 6. The three from Johnson. Oh, he gets the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside for Batum. Four on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He knows how to make the most of his tools. Batum using his length, putting pressure on the D and getting to the line.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Ward, good.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Now, here's Roy. The shot, no good. Johnson with some nice D. New York leading by 7. Pass to Ward. Stolen by Bayless. And it's Oden finishing it off.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Sprewell, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater! And so it's up to you from New York in this one.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And slam dunk by Camby.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Knocks it loose. Here's Houston. There's the double team with Roy. Here's Ward. And again, New York with the triple. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of a small guy. We all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think he could do it all.
Good explanation. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Portland. It's a 10-point game. Here's Miller. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Pass to Batum. And taken away by Johnson. Great D that time from Batum.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
On the wing, Batum. The kick out to Aldridge. And it's Miller in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Ward. 9 points in the game so far. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so here is New York. Here's Houston. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Pass to Camden. Here's Houston. Back to Camby. And stolen by Miller. Here's the lob to Aldridge.
Well, over Batum's career, he's averaged more than 3 assists per game. He just knows how to whip the ball around the floor.
1:46 left here in the second. High post Camby. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
And he'll be happy that they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket. He won't be happy with that.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Dudley. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Nice D from Camby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Batum scanning the floor. Miller inside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Knicks leading by 8. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Here is Wingate. Pass to Ewing. Here's Sprewell. Camby covering. Here's Ewing. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nick. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Ward. Pass to Johnson. For the three. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. Portland trails by 9. Now Batum. To the paint. Here's Camby. Outside for Roy. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. Here's Houston. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
Pass to Batum. Here's Camby. Second chance shot. Great defense that time from Ewing.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
A second chance effort. Camby good. Camby's got his first bucket in this one.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
To the wing right side. Here's Ewing. Camby with the block.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Portland moving the ball around. Aldridge left side. Back to Batum. Miller surveying the floor. Over Ward. Offensive rebound. Camby. Good D by Ewing. The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. Timeout. You don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play. If anybody remembers that old play that I'm told what a flagrant is, let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant one, flagrant two, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Here's Wingate. Oden with the rebound. Portland trails by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dudley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low. A shot's good from Bayless. Bayless has got his first points of the night.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Smith wide open. He fired. And again, New York with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Dudley. Here is Wingate. Camby with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Rejected by Camby.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. The Knicks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Smith hits them both. Miller outside. The layup off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17 contest. Portland trails by 17. Outside for Batum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Pass to Dudley. Over Oden. Dudley, no luck.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
One by Roy. To the inside. Batum. Pass to Cunningham. Left side, Roy. Here is Cunningham. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
New York calls timeout.
You're trying to...
Let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if you have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Goes back up. Pass to Miller. Now Camby. Rebounded by Ward. Here's Sprewell. And the three off target. And so Miller will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Roy. That'll be his second foul of the game. New York leading by 12. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That's his first foul. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Timeout. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Time called here. The play
seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Pass to Candy. Back to Mills. And here's Candy. Good D by Ewing.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Back to Aldridge. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against New York. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Sprewell. Tipped away. Batum with the steal. Here's the power on that throw down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Houston. Johnson with it. He's covered by Roy. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Ward.
Michael Davis.
And here's Ewing.
Richard Johnson.
Just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. And again, it's New York.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up.